Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden language of corporate filings, and today we're diving into what Regency Centers Corporation has been up to. Think of this as a peek behind the curtain to see if their business is growing or just, well, Regency before we jump in. If you love getting the real story behind company announcements, make sure you are subscribed to Corporate Decoder. And if you are looking to connect with other like-minded investors and chat about these filings, join our Discord community, linked in the description below. So Regency Centers Corporation, a big name in shopping centers, just dropped an 8K report on the 8th of December. 2025. Now, this isn't a deep dive into their quarterly earnings, but it does give us some insight into the information they're sharing with investors. It is basically a heads up that they've got new investor materials out there. Regency Centers Corporation is primarily known for owning and operating community shopping centers, mostly in established and growing neighborhoods. They focus on grocery-anchored centers, which are quite resilient because people always need to buy groceries. The document tells us about their common stock, which trades under the ticker symbol REG on the NASDAQ. This is their main stock that most investors would be familiar with. They also have something called Series Accumulative Redeemable Preferred Stock. Trading as Reg GP preferred stock is a bit different from common stock. It usually pays a fixed dividend like a steady income stream, and it has a higher claim on assets than common stock if the company runs into trouble. Think of it as a middle ground between a bond and common stock. Then there is the Series B Cumulative Redeemable Preferred Stock. Ticker's RECO similar to Series A. It also comes with a fixed dividend and priority for investors if things go south. These preferred stocks are ways for companies to raise capital without diluting the ownership for common shareholders as much, and they offer a more predictable return to those specific investors. Now, the core of this filing is under item 7.01, which is the Regulation FD disclosure. Regulation FD, or fair disclosure, is an important rule from the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, that requires public companies to share important information with all investors at the same time. This prevents certain people from getting an unfair advantage. What Regency is telling us here is that on the 8th of December 2025, they put out a new investor presentation. This isn't a financial report detailing their performance for a specific period, but rather a tool they are using to communicate with shareholders and potential investors. They will be using this presentation at different events and meetings over the next few weeks. This part is a bit of legal jargon, but it is important. They are saying that this investor presentation, while shared publicly, is not being officially filed. With the SEC in the same way a financial report is. This means they are not taking on the same level of legal responsibility for the content of that presentation as they would for a formal financial filing. It's a little like saying, we're sharing this, but it is more for informational purposes, and not a legally binding guarantee of future performance, and it doesn't automatically become part of our other official SEC filings. What this all boils down to is that Regency is actively engaging with the investment community, sharing their story and vision. An updated investor presentation usually highlights the company's strategy, its portfolio, and its outlook. While we don't have the specifics of that presentation in this 8, we know it is designed to inform and potentially persuade investors. Companies use these presentations to showcase their strengths, address any concerns, and chart their course for growth. It could be a sign that they are confident about their future and want to get that message out clearly. This is a typical move for companies that want to keep investors informed and engaged, especially in a dynamic market like real estate. Looking at the broader picture, Regency Centers operates in the retail real estate sector. This sector has faced significant headwinds in recent years due to the rise of e-commerce. However, companies like Regency that focus on essential retail, like grocery stores, have proven to be more resilient. Their strategy of owning well-located grocery-anchored centers helps them attract and retain tenants, which in turn provides a steady stream of rental income. The fact that they are putting out an updated presentation suggests they believe their strategy is working and they have positive developments to share. It is their way of saying, hey, we're still a strong player, look at what we're doing. Here is a quick look at what this filing implies. Regency is telling us they have developed new materials to talk to investors. This usually means they are highlighting their successes, their market position, and their strategic plans. It is their way of keeping the market informed and potentially attracting new investment or reassuring existing shareholders. It is a proactive move in the corporate world, so what is my take, Regency Centers? By issuing this 8K and making a new investor presentation available, is signaling that they are actively managing their investor relations and want to keep their story in front of the market. This is generally a positive sign, as it indicates a commitment to transparency and engagement. Their focus on grocery anchored centers is a sound strategy in today's retail landscape, offering a defensive moat against the challenges faced by other types of retail real estate. While we don't have specific financial numbers in this particular filing, the act of updating their investor materials suggests management is confident in their business direction and has positive developments to communicate. The risks for any company in this sector include, of course, economic downturns, interest rate hikes which affect real estate financing, and continued shifts in consumer spending habits. However, Regency's tailored approach to its property portfolio seems designed to mitigate some of these. Overall, it is a move that speaks to a company that is on its toes, actively communicating its value proposition to the investment community. Alright, that is our quick decode of Regency Centers Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on this proactive investor communication? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, do us a favor and hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you want more straight talk on corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.